And if you're seriously looking for depth,
Ye the jolly heaven above and the byway nigh me. Bird in the bush and the sky to see, bread I dip in the river. There's the life for a man like me, there's the life forever. Bird in the bush and the sky to see, bread I dip in the river. There's the life for a man like me, there's the life for...
At Loch Gilphead, the local council built a new industrial estate and so wanted the travelling families off the foreshore, on which they had camped ever since anyone could remember. Shifted to the best provided of sites, the older Loch Gilphead residents don't seriously think of moving on. Now that the old economic systems which underpin traditional travelling life have all gone, that life is just something they look back upon, as do Mr. and Mrs. Willie Cameron.
Well, we used to go round, all our girls are here, making cans, basins, big cans, and milk cans, and making baskets, and so forth like that. But now, the result is the people can buy them cheaper in the shops as what we can get the stuff to make them.
Very little of the traditional craft industry survives, although a few older travellers can still make baskets, which used to be a mainstay of traveller life. The work that travellers do has always varied according to locality, season and fashion, as well as according to the preferences and abilities of individual travellers. Nowadays, tarring driveways and dealing in scrap and waste oil are probably the commonest jobs. Some do agricultural work, but others don't consider that good enough.
This is a cleave. It's made of ivory. My father made that a long, long time ago. And it's the top of a walking stick. My father bought this in Glasgow, 2 and 6, in 1914. This is, you call a plane, a shave of different thicknesses. You elevate that plate there to make it whatever thickness you want. You can make it very, very thin, but whatever way you want.
Those who are capable of the traditional crafts are very proud of a background of making and hawking good luck charms, lace or music. Some have taken their skills into showground work, or some still operate them as a sideline, like fortune-telling.
Make a wish. Wish for anything. Don't tell me your wish.
Right.
Open your hand. Have you made your wish?
I have.
Now, your wish wasn't for money, or your wish was not for land. As you gained your wish, it wouldn't make you rich, it wouldn't make you wealthy, but it would make you happy, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Now, you're a very funny young man. You've got very funny ways with you. For who you like, and who you don't like, you don't associate with. You don't like a backbiter, you don't like a story carrier. You like a straightforward person like yourself. Now, you'll never be blessed, you'll never be kept down a marriage life with a big family. You'll only be the father of 4. You'll have 2 sons and 2 daughters. One at the age of 17 will be in television by something that they're going to do very intelligent. Keep your mind and keep your business to yourself. Be aware of a dark-haired gentleman, not so tall as yourself, with a J or a W to their name. A wee bit fair speaking to you, but a wee bit better when your back is turned. You're in a very lucky year this year. There's deep water in front of you. You'll travel. You're born to go abroad. You'll see 4 different nations. There is a good change for your buildings, and a change that'll make you happy. But you'll gain your wish, and you'll gain a lot of health and good strength this year.
Oh, that's terrific news.
Now, are you pleased?
Yes, I'm very pleased.
Okay.
Right. Although in the past they were wrongly called gypsies, in fact, Scots travellers probably have little or no foreign blood. They were also called tinkers by the settled people, to whom they were a source of new pots and pans, and for whom they repaired and sharpened metal goods. Willie McPhee from Perthshire, here making a peace trainer, is one of the last of the travellers still able to do the craft they mostly used to live by.
They've traveled in nature. They've not been interested in acquisitiveness, but simply being able to live from day to day in their own environment, which is nature. They invade the settled community precincts simply for their living. For example, the gathering of scrap and recycling. And save the mark, recycling has become a modern concept.
Can you tell me about the time you used to go off to Perth in groups and so on?
Oh, well, the month of July when we and so, just like everything else, it died out.
I've got machines to do it now, you see.
We have all the machines now, and in the harvest we'll go over there and do quite a lot at the harvest. But now the combine harvester has killed all that and done away with it. And now they've started now having the potato lifting machines. And that has killed our jobs in a lot of places.
We used to go to the raspberry picking too at Blairgowrie and Stanley, but we don't go anymore because we have no vehicle, you see, and it would take us weeks to go with a pony. It would.
But if there
are probably many travellers in showground work. The Stuarts of Blair are the only Scots travellers known to have made a career out of traveller culture, about which they sung at home and abroad.
If on marriage he is bent, then I'll give my consent. It's no every day he'll get a chance like me. For I can weave and I can work, I can wash and mend a sark. I'm as thrifty as ony lass I can. But on the nail I'll hang, and I get leave to sing. I wonder what's the day with all the men.
I suppose when travelling people got together in big groups like that, they used to meet each other and get engaged and married and so on. Is that the way it used to happen?
Yes.
Oh, well, it used to be. A lot of elopements.
Well, I meant to say the result was the way that I found it, my wife anyway. You went, and if you saw the thing that suited you, and you got a chance for to get her to the pictures for a week or two, and then it carried on for that, maybe for a month or two, maybe for a year or two. Well, me anyway, it took me 3 years to get married.
Did it?
Aye.
So long? Why was that?
Oh, well, just
To
so.
refuse.
Can you tell me about the elopements?
Well, a lot of them years ago used to elope. They would go to the pictures and then that was it. They were never heard of for maybe a fortnight.
And that was the way they got married?
Well, they got married when they come back.
When they come back,
They
their
got married.
parents, I made them go and get squared up.
Travellers have a strong sense of honour and of what is fitting. For example, they still observe a traditional rite when a relative dies.
When there's a death in the family.
The like old caravans or tents or so forth like that. Blankets or bedding, clothing, dishes and so forth like that. It's all destroyed when we have a decease. There's only the one class of material that we keep. It's bagpipes or any kind of musical instrument, watches, rings, brooches or earrings. That is the only thing that we hold on to.
Why do you think that is, that so many things are destroyed?
It's just, we're addition, it goes away back. Now, I lost my mother and Arn there a week, well, about
4 months.
4 months. Well, my youngest brother there, he burnt up everything. And I meant to say, when I lost my dad, well, I had to burn everything. No. When we lost her mother, the wife's mother there, in the Vale of Leven,